time, but we should be with you very shortly. Here we go. I think this is it. This should be it. Here we go.
I think that the state's attorney was very focused on being independent in this particular investigation. She didn't want to be seen connected to the police organization. So the communication was limited as compared to what I'm used to.
And Evan, you asked the police commissioner if he thought the Freddie Gray case set his department back. What did he tell you?
Well, Wolf, he's been working at this for now a couple of years, and there's no doubt that that has happened. Here's how he describes what he sees as the problem he's facing right now.
There is a lack of trust within this community, period, bottom line. And that's going to take healing. That's going to take us acknowledging as a police department, not just here in Baltimore, but law enforcement as a whole, that we've been part of the problem. Out of trying to be part of the solution, we have become part of the problem. And when we acknowledge that and understand, we can start to heal. The community needs to hear that. Community needs to hear from us that we see that we haven't been part of the solution and that we have to now evolve.
That's the police commissioner in Baltimore.
Well, I'm glad somebody's coming out because the city commissioner in New York never said that they have to evolve. In fact, they ended up turning their back on the mayor, you know. So there's hope.
No. Dr. Phil even got in on this on this action here too as well. But you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the one regarding the kids in Baltimore. There was a one with the guys talking about in Baltimore. Let me see if I get that real quick.
So the Baltimore police and people, and you know, it's interesting that because people, I guess, after a while, you know, a number of people. I mean, I can't seem to finish any thought because I get flooded with these thoughts, but you know. With over a year. I mean, this has been going on for decades, right? And
here we go. Here we go.
It's all put on. Let me finish my sentence. All being out here, even though this was not videotaped, like even except for the arrest of this kid, not videotaped, but documented. So now I think that police, maybe, and much more of white America, and people, even the guy who ran the baseball team, people are coming out and saying they finally recognize that indeed. That this is a problem. Police brutality is a problem. And I think that all the time people saw police brutality simply as a white, black issue. Mm-hmm. But it's not all white and black. It's a police. It's the state. It's the armed force. It's
white and black.
So, but the police in Baltimore were not white that did this. So it's not only about white and black.
No, it's predominantly white and black.
But it's about the power structure beating down the people, because if the power structure and if
who's
the police
the power structure?
Yes, and that power structure happens to appear. The mayor of Baltimore is not a white man.
Yeah, but the mayor's really not implementing any kind of any. The mayor's not on the streets. The mayor's not on the streets. You can't bring the mayor into this. The mayor's not.
So the cop,
not on the street. It's the cops on the street.
The cop that who's been indicted for beating down this kid this young man, is not white. You can't think of it only as a white and black issue.
It is, and it is predominantly a white black issue.
This is not only a white and black issue.
No, it's predominantly.
It's not only a white. Black
okay,
issue.
all right. Let's just agree to disagree. It's predominantly as far as black youth.
So you don't think
killed
black youth are being killed by
white police officers?
But it's not just white police officers.
Margie, if it's one black officer shooting a black, it's not just white. But if it's 99% white officers shooting black kids, it's predominantly white officers killing black kids.
Well, again,
you using the small percentage. If it's 5%,
I mean, because I can't see everything. I think that
it's
race. I haven't even finished my sentence. I can't see that race is. I'm sorry. I have to see things through a class perspective. I can't just see it through a racial perspective. And people,
Margie, when they shoot these kids, they don't see whether the kids are poor. They don't see whether the kids are middle class.
The assumption
All they
is
see
that
kids is black.
they're poor.
They don't see.
Yeah, no, but I
They don't see class.
I cannot.
So you telling me when an officer sees a guy running away, he's thinking that, you know what? It doesn't matter whether you're middle class, rich, poor. It doesn't matter. All he sees is a black kid running away.
Yes, but the idea of race and hating people because of their race or dividing people because of race, it stems from a social class problem.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, that is just, the way I have been trained to think, that it all stems from social class. Okay, that's it. It just all stems from social class.
So let's quickly listen to this one. This is the...
and then you're going to have to do a time check because I got to go and do homework.
Baltimore residents describe the horrific details of a rough ride in a paddy wagon. This is only a minute. These are the guys talking about, when they get in the paddy wagon, what type of ride they got to go through in the paddy wagon. This is real. As I say, plain talk, bad manners. This is kind of keeping it real. It's sad that, these type of things happen. And when people complain about these type of things, people say, oh, we just complaining. All you do is complain. All you complain over and over and over until these drastic things have to happen.
Yeah, but what's the drastic thing that you expect to happen? See, when you talk about a revolution, you got to have a reason for that. There's got to be
It's dark. It's dark when you get back in the back of the van. You got to brace yourself. Your hands are behind your back. The cuffs are tight. Police don't have in mind that somebody's back there. The noise that is back there, the bumps that they hit, and if you have the cuffs on, the more the bumps, the tighter the cuffs get.
We all done got locked up. Like most of us, they never strap us up in the back of the paddy wagon. Like never. Nobody never gets strapped up in the back of the paddy wagon. So now I don't know if we can slide around, hit out here, be unconscious back there. They just throw us in there however they want.
It's a bad experience. An experience that I would not want nobody, even my worst enemy, to have to experience. So it's rough.
I wonder if they do the same thing.
Probably not. But have you ever been in a police vehicle before?
No.
Okay. They're not comfortable places to be at. How would I know that? You're looking at me like, how would you know? I was in one time. We couldn't get a car started, and we needed a ride. And
no, but this is a paddy wagon.
No, but I mean, a police. I saw that paddy wagon, and I can understand it. I mean, the police car and the back seat is made out of plastic, so it's not like you could stay still. If you could be easily rolling around. So if you got a gigantic paddy wagon, and you're thrown in there, and you're handcuffed, it's not like you could be stable. You could be thrown around. So it's not the most comfortable place to be. I understood what he meant by that.
Time check. The time is approximately 9:37 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Semper Alexander Computer Consultants. We are to implement cost-effective solutions to fulfill your business needs. Semper Alexander for all your computer needs. You can call them at 973-763-2011. That's 973-763-2011. And here is the SOMO quote of the day. The best revenge is massive success. That is the SOMO quote of the day. Time check. The time is approximately 9:38 p.m. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all. I like to stay, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Closing words, Margie?
Good night, Anselm. And have a good day tomorrow.
Okay.
I just saw your Facebook page where you're showing off your 6-pack or your 8-pack.
It's funny. It's funny you say that.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Those are the same pictures I took when it was in the winter. The same picture. Look at it. You're going to see it's the same picture. Same selfies. Mm-hmm. The only difference now it's summer. So in summer, people normally...
Don't wear clothes?
You know, I don't. When I go run, I don't run in I'm
you
on
don't
the
run
track.
in what you're dressed in now? You don't run in those things?
No, I don't run in this. Too hot. I'm going to sweat too much. So I just continue taking the selfies just the way it is. It's just different that I didn't have on a top. There wasn't any intentions in that. But all these people are like, oh my God. Oh, did your wife give you permission? I'm like, did my wife give me permission to post the other ones?
Okay. Go look at Anselm's selfie and do that. While you
Okay.
got a
All right.
chance.
There you go. See ya. Later.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray. Lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we met thee. Lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our native land. And let us march on to victory, march on to victory, march on till victory